To Washington and speak to David Smith, the Washington bureau chief for The Guardian. David, tell us more then about what Donald Trump has been saying about the ambassador.
He's really unleashed a tirade in recent days, describing the ambassador as wacky and just not very well liked in Washington. In typical Donald Trump fashion, he hurled several insults at the ambassador and said the good news is there'll be a new prime minister and therefore the ambassador likely to be replaced. Trump also used it as an opportunity to criticise Theresa May over her handling of Brexit. Again, an extraordinary example of the Donald Trump presidency in that it's pretty unthinkable any other American president would criticize a foreign diplomat in this way. And it seemed that maybe this would blow over because, after all, Trump goes after many targets. But I think Boris Johnson, the leading candidate for prime minister in the UK, when he failed to comprehensively support Kim Darroch in a Conservative leadership debate in Britain, that was the final straw, and Darroch felt his position was now untenable. He was due to leave relatively soon anyway, but that was the straw that broke the camel's back.
David, a spokesperson for Theresa May has said that she's confident that a strong relationship with the US will continue in future. But just how dented have relations been by this row?
It's certainly a blow in the sense that Trump has criticized not only the ambassador, but Theresa May herself. However, I think this is not terminal or necessarily damaging in the long term. Theresa May herself will be gone relatively soon. There'll be an ideal opportunity for a reset with a new prime minister. And if it's Boris Johnson, then I think Trump is pretty likely to be very warm towards him and invite him to the White House relatively soon. The other point that British officials especially love to make is that this relationship is bigger than any individual or change of government, that it's an enduring alliance through the Second World War and beyond. That was echoed even by the US State Department yesterday. So I think we're a long way yet from a truly serious long-term breach.
All right. Thank you very much, David. David Smith in Washington.